Charmaine, good morning. Marianne, good morning. B Dizzle, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's Vern. What's up? It's been a crazy week. Oh, please believe it. Been an absolute nuts couple of days. Trump winning, Thugger, Diddy news, more lawsuits. Oh my God, where do I start? Where do I even begin? I know a couple people gonna be mad because I ain't telling them I was going live, but I literally just thought about it just now. It was just impromptu. I'm gonna give this thing a few minutes. Get everybody time to come in and come hang with your boy. Cause we rocking. We rocking and ain't no stopping, baby. It's Saturday. Hope y'all got up. Got y'all some breakfast. If not, get your lazy ass up and go make something. Get your lazy ass up, go make something to eat. Get your cup of coffee. I don't care if you gotta go to Starbucks and spend the $8 or whatever it is for a large cup. Why do they even call it grandes anyway? Just call it damn large. I don't understand. Y'all doing too much. Oh boy. So what we got on tap for Saturday, y'all? What's y'all plans? Let me know. If anybody out there cooking barbecue, you know you gotta break me off with 10% of what you got, right? So, you know, break, especially if you're in the Philly area and you know who I am, you better have my plate ready when I get there. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I ain't got no rap. I'm gonna be like Debo when I come through. Everybody just better have it out and ready to go. Just have my plate ready, and it better have mac and cheese on it. That's all I know. Yeah, I'm here to talk Diddy. I'm here to talk Thug. This live ain't gonna be long. Just got off of work, so I'm here waiting for the train. Figure, you know what? I got my tripod, might as well go live. Diddy. No big news on Diddy other than the fact that now he's trying to get a gag order on Cassie. And hold on. Other than the fact that now he's trying to get a gag order on Cassie. And hold on. Okay, there we go. No big news on Diddy other than the fact that apparently he's trying to get a gag order on people from talking about the trial. A little late for that there, buddy. You should have thought about doing the whole gag order when the whole lawsuit came out. That's where you made your big mistake, Diddy. You should have had all that issue on lockdown, bro. Because now they can issue a restraining order. I mean, a gag order. But I don't believe they're actually going to grant it, mainly because it's already out there. It was already out there when the lawsuit came. It was already out there. Hey, Miss DB, how you doing? How you doing? Yes, you got your coffee. Good. Coffee or tea? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Hold on a second. Yes, I live in PA. And these guys are finna go on strike. But no, as some media personality would say, I'm clocking tea or whatever that euphemism is. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not feeling good this morning, Miss DB. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. This What part of PA would you consider this? This is like the Philly area, outside the Philly area. This is just outside of Philly. But no, Miss DB, I hope you feel better, get well soon. Cause yeah, you're much appreciated. I just want you to know that you're all very much appreciated. But Miss DB and Timoni got my heart. They're my heart. They're the ones I interact with. Also, if you're new to my page, hit me up, inbox me. I always have this thing in my hand, so. It's cold out here, y'all. Damn. Yeah, as far as Diddy goes, he's trying to get a gag order now on everybody, and it's like, dude, it's a little late for that. So I hope the judge doesn't grant it, even though I don't think Cassie's going to be the one to really jump out the window and say a whole lot. I mean, yeah, I love it. I would put the camera closer to where I usually stand, but we have trains that run through here probably close to 90 miles an hour, and that wouldn't be a good thing versus 6 pounds of metal and plastic. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. But you know what? Screw it. There you go. Hold on. I'm gonna try to adjust it. Hang on a second. So you ain't gotta see my ugly mug. Yeah. But I don't really see them granting any type of restraining order or not a restraining order. What am I thinking about? Gag order. I don't really see them doing that because the lawsuit was already put out there and it was already settled. So I think it's a matter of public record at this point. Gag order really isn't going to do anything in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. He's got to deal with that. I think they're going to try to do the gag order as much as they can because they're going to try to push out the trial, I think. I don't think they're going to go to trial in May. I don't really see it happening. By the way, I will be hopefully out there by the time the trial starts so I can get some pictures. Won't be able to go in the courtroom, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, with Diddy, I think Diddy's going to have to figure out how he can defend himself against, one, the tape. He's got to get that tape suppressed. If he doesn't get that tape suppressed, he's screwed. He's cooked. He's done. You can't argue it. They're trying to dismiss the tape. At least that's what I'm hearing. They're trying to dismiss it, but I don't think that's really going to happen. I mean, it's out there. It's out there, and a lot of the testimony is based off that tape. A good portion of their case is based off of that tape. So they gotta save that tape. If they rule that tape inadmissible, the prosecution's screwed. Among other things. I think that whole case falls apart without that tape. So they better pray to God that they got their I's dotted and T's crossed, because when it comes to that tape, if they drop the ball on that, oh God, it's over. You might as well put a fork in it. Because a lot of the good portion of the first 3-4 lawsuits are based on that tape. Yeah, it's windy out here, man. Sheesh. There are over 100 tapes. Yo, I ain't hear that part. Where's the tape? The more stories that come out about Diddy, the more disturbing it gets. The music sounds different. Okay, so it's definitely over for Diddy. I think he's done. He's done. He's cooked. He's fried. He's baked. He's roasted. There's no coming back from this. There's no, oh, I'm sorry. There's no apologies. There's no letters. No, you can't make a song about domestic violence. No, you can't do the Young Thug deal and put on free benefit concerts. You're fried. You're cooked. You're done. You're baked. As far as the tapes go, the tape I'm referring to is the tape where he beat the crap out of Cassie down that hallway. But I think you might be referring to the freak-offs. In that case, yeah. Them freak offs are... The tape I'm referring to is the tape of him beating Cassie in the hallway. Not the freak offs. But I have heard that they are floating around now. But the ones that I have seen that have come across my Twitter are obviously fake. And they're photoshopped and manufactured. Because certain details about some of the videos are really, really different. And it just doesn't work. Like at this point, you can kind of tell better about a photoshopped photo or a doctored video. So I don't really see that being a deal. But I do believe that they're going to keep the tape in play because that's the basis of most of the argument for the prosecution. But yeah, that's that with Diddy. Gag orders going to be served probably this week. They're going to probably go before the judge next week. I know they want to wrap up a lot of the preliminaries before the Thanksgiving holiday, so I expect to hear a decision about that within the next few days, if not by Monday. Hold on. I've seen 5 videos. Where? Yeah, I would bet to say that. No, they're not. I don't think the ones that are floating around the internet, I don't think they're authentic at all. I think they're fake. Most of them are fake. Yeah. Most of them are fake. They're not real. I would hope that we at least get to know who's involved in some of these tapes and some of these videos that are recovered. Because they said they found, what was it, 90 terabytes of data from Diddy's house? Do you have any idea how much data that is? Just 2 megabytes on your phone take up a good portion of space. Nowadays, you got to get terabytes and terabytes and terabytes. You got to have 1 terabyte of data. They got 90. So that means every device he had in there had to have over... I'm thinking it had to have over... He had to have a plan, like a phone plan or a data plan, and then he maxed it out. So most of the stuff on there are photos and videos, and maybe an occasional blackmailing text message or 2. 96 phones. Good God Almighty. Yeah. Good. 96 phones. Do you have any idea how much? Yo. I cannot wait until we get... See, I wish this trial was televised because we could really see in real time every laptop, device, tablet, lay it out on the table for the prosecution and just look at him, and then he'll go, oh, shoot. They're going to be like, do you recognize this device, Mr. Combs? Do you recognize this device, Mr. Combs? And one of them going to be the smoking gun that's going to have Beyonce or somebody on it, and they're going to be like, oh, no. Look, Diddy cooked. Diddy, I'm going to say it to y'all. Diddy done. No more Diddy. We're not bopping. We're not dancing, much like R. Kelly. We're not stepping in the name of love. We're not doing none of that. It is done. He's done. We're all done. Everybody's done with the diddler now. He's going to be thrown away, cast away into the sea of forgetfulness like in the Bible. And there's a human approaching. Yay. But yeah, he's going to be tossed away in the sea of forgetfulness, never to be mentioned and brought up again. Diddy is done. We are in a time and era now where you cannot fart in the wrong direction without doing something stupid. Thank you for the roses, Alexis. I appreciate that. He did that to himself. 420 friendly, you're absolutely right, he did. He did it to himself. And now he's paying the piper. The only bad thing about this is, my thing of it is this. Knowing what you know and doing what you did, you had to have known it was going to catch up with you. So I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, he might be taking some people with him. I don't know. Hold on, let me check some of these comments. 96 phones, yes. No, where can they be seen? Karen, you got to go on Twitter to see the ones I've seen. But of course, they're all fake, and you really got to search for them. He did it to himself. It's his own fault. Did he need to deliver the celeb name to redeem himself? If not for nothing, if he were to drop names, I think it would be on the level of him dropping names to... See, here's the problem. If he's not going to get offered anything less than life, I don't think he drops names. I don't. I think it's going to be there's going to be a whole lot of legal mumbo jumbo going on lately, coming up. Because a lot of the celebrities that are even going to be named in some of these tapes, even if they don't do anything wrong, if it's a tape of a party, I think they're going to pay to have their names not mentioned. What I'm also hearing is that, based on some of the media I've seen, they're saying that based on some of the media I've seen, they're saying that some of these celebrities are reaching out to these victims and paying them to, pay them off. They're trying to get them, because they don't want their names mentioned. It's like, oh, you were here for this? Oh, okay, well, here's $400,000. Don't say my name. And then the story dies with them. So, yeah. For those that are new to my page, welcome. I'm just a guy with a big mouth. That's all. I'm just a guy with a big mouth. I'm not a celebrity page. I'm not a celebrity blogger. I just like to talk. Let's see. Wow. 120 victims. Yeah. What they do is they go to the people they can recognize in the phone. 30 years. Yeah, he's going. He's out of here. Dunn's Medical Solutions Spa. I'm just outside of Philadelphia. It's a nice little town. Our transit authority might be going on strike any minute. I like this look. It's cute. I'm trying. Why? I don't know. Money. Thank you, Miss Davy. Yeah, this is very real for all the victims. It's real for everybody. I don't doubt none of the victims. I don't. Do I believe that there are some that might be trying to take advantage of a situation that they might get paid from because of his current incarceration situation? I believe so, but I don't believe that's everybody. I said that really, really fast. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm tired. Oh. Those are the people I worry the most, the ones that will never come forward. Yeah, we won't hear some of their stories. We won't hear of some of their tales of woe. We won't hear of some of the horror stories that these people have gone through, and it's sad. And I really hope that at some point they can find peace. I really do. Hold on. I'm going to start adding some of y'all. Hold on. Start with you. Yeah, unfortunately, some people will never come forward, and it's sad because Stories need to be told. At the same time, I don't believe that a lot of these stories will see court. I do believe that a lot of them are going to settle because of the money, because of the situation that Diddy's in now. I do believe that a few of these people, I believe that a few of these people really don't have a case. I really don't. I don't. I think that some of these people are they're jumping on the situation because they wouldn't before. But I do believe that a lot of the stories that I am hearing, a lot of the accounts are real, especially when I said it the other night. I was like, this story is so much more real now, because now we're talking about kids being involved. Yeah. I believe that because it's a Fed case, I believe it's the Southern District of New York. So I think they're going to try to push for everybody to try to get their cases heard in New York. The ones that are out of state, I don't believe that those are going to take a long time. The reason I say that is because the money that they're going to want, because it's a RICO case, you got to remember the Fed's going to have their hands off first to try to get some of his assets. They're going to go after his money. They're going to go after his property. They're going to go after his jewelry. They're going to go after everything. So the Fed's going to have their hand out first. Or they may try to say, hey, sell all this material you have and then give the proceeds to the victim. They could do that. They have that in their discretion. But I don't know. It's a very, very delicate situation as far as Diddy and the lawsuits and everything. I just believe that there's going to be some people are going to have to back out these lawsuits because it's going to be hard to. Some of these people they're going to want to try him in New York because it happened in New York. Some of these people are going to have to now prove they were in New York, or they're going to have to come up to New York to give depositions for their lawsuits or the trial or whatever. So don't think this case is going to be a short one. This case is going to drag on for a minute. This case is going to drag on for a while, so don't get your hopes up. But they could have superseding indictments. He can be indicted in Florida and California too. You're right. That's right. And you know what? They have mentioned that. Thank you for bringing that up. They have mentioned that they could be going with a superseding indictment. There may be more charges to come. So Diddy gonna be in for a long one. They said that it's not off the table. That's the last interview that I heard that they were talking about. It was a very, very that they basically they didn't say that they didn't confirm it, but they were hinting to it. They were alluding to there being a superseding indictment. So it's very likely that it may come, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. I think they may just bunch everybody's into one and then just slam them with the proof. Boom, you're done. Thugger's home. Young Thug was released with probation this week. And he gets to spend the weekend with his family for the first time in 3 years. I'm glad that he's home and he was able to take a plea, and which when I tell y'all, hold on, no. When I tell y'all, I'm a little bit conflicted with that, because while I do believe that he did take part in a lot of things that were bad, I do believe when he said the things that he said to that judge. I think that the Judge Whitaker, let me give her the proper respect, Judge Paige Whitaker, I think that she saw that there was a side to him that he could redeem himself, and that he could more humans approach. I think she saw that there was a side of him that he could do something with his life. Do I believe that he's going to last through probation? Only time's going to tell. Because we don't know what exactly. So here's the thing. With Thug's plea deal, they gave him 15 years probation. What does that mean? Basically, probation is restricting him. There's all different types of probation. But his has some of the most unique probationary stipulations that I've heard. One of them being he won't be allowed to be in the metro Atlanta area, whatever that definition is, for 10 years. He has to stay away from metro Atlanta for 10 whole years. Unless it's for a relative that's dying or graduation or a funeral of a relative or something. He can't come back to Atlanta. So I hear all these rappers talk about, oh, you're banned from this city, you're banned from the city. No, he's literally banned from Atlanta. Yeah, let's take a walk while we wait for my train. You can get a look at all the beautiful scenery. Look at all the beautiful trees. I kind of like the fall. I like the fall weather. I live in Philly. Well, I live in Philly, and just outside of Philly is where I'm at now. But yeah, I grew up in Philly. I grew up in the SEPTA corridor. So, oh, speaking of which, here comes my train, guys. I gotta go. I will hit you guys back in about an hour or so. I'll hit you up and let you know what's going on.